Okay, this is Lesson 1 from the Colville Tribal Public Defender's Office. Right to remain silent, according to the Colville Tribal Code 1-5-2, subsection D, which is the Colville Tribal Civil Rights Act. First thing that we want you to remember is to cooperate with law enforcement. We can all agree that it's important to cooperate with law enforcement, but what does that mean? Safety first. Statistically speaking, Native Americans are more likely to be killed by law enforcement than any other racial or ethnic group, according to the CDC. Thankfully, the Colville Reservation has not been the location of a police-involved shooting in a great number of years. Let's keep it that way. What should you do? If you were asked to get on the ground and put your hands behind your head, what should you do? You will get on the ground and put your hands behind your head. Does that mean that you should throw yourself down in a puddle? No, of course not. Explain to the officer that you are going to walk forward enough to avoid the puddle, but that you intend to comply. Keep your hands where the officer can see them, and then cooperate with the command you were given, even if you don't agree. Two rights can't be wrong. This does not mean that you should give up your rights. There are two very important rights that we want you to keep in mind. The first, you have the right to remain silent, and the second, you have the right to be represented by an attorney. But wait, what if you have a reasonable explanation? Sure, there are reasonable explanations for a lot of things that happened. It does not matter. Do not give up your two rights. Sometimes an officer will threaten to take you to jail if you don't cooperate. Sometimes an officer will promise to take it easy on you. That's great. You tell the officer that you want to talk to the public defender about his agreement. There's a lot on the line. You may not want to go to jail, but you need to keep things in perspective. You also don't want to be convicted of crimes that can affect your employment, your financial aid, custody and visitation with your children, or who you can talk to or be around either. There are also other issues such as housing, a long list that I didn't go into here. Remember to be silent, smart, and enjoy your sweet freedom. Thank you. If you have been charged, arrested, or are being interrogated by the Colville Tribal Police, call the Colville Tribal Public Defender's Office at 634-2450.